Hello, welcome into the part 4 of this recitation. So another type of error you can see is error type 2, which is about time issue. And how this happens is you have debugged all the syntax error and your model run, but it take around maybe 40 minutes or 1 hour to train one epoch, but ideally it was supposed to take 10 minutes. So things you have to check is check if you are using the GPU. So check if you're not running your model maybe on the CPU. Check your batch size, 32 to 128, as large as your GPU does not complain. Check your data loader and training loop as most iteration happen there. So you have to check every line of code and see if you have not done something wrongly. You can also use mixed precision while training. Use time module to identify which part of your code is taking long. So you can see each part, maybe how many time are they taking to help to debug that. You also have the memory issue. So your model run normally, but after 30 epoch, it run out of memory. So for that, actually, you can have error like runtime error, CUDA out of memory. And things you can try is to reduce the batch size, because if the batch size is too large, actually, uh, when during the while your code is running, it has to load data and your batch size is too big. This can lead to some memory issue. You can use also CUDA mix precision. Read this tutorial before starting on homework part 2. So there are some kind of receipts that you can read actually to know how to use actually the mix precision. Uh, you also need to check if you use touch.inference model during validation and testing. So disabled gradient calculation only needed for backward prop during training. So you are sure that you are not recalculating actually gradient while doing validation or inference. So you can also it also reduce memory consumption at as it does like less computation. And also you can call touch.cuda.empty cache to help reduce fragmentation of GPU memory in certain cases. And you have also a type of error where you forget to move data to GPU for training, validation, and testing the model. So you have this error which can be expected object on device of device type CUDA but got device CPU. So you are running everything on the CPU, but it's expecting to be run on GPU. So in order to train a model on the GPU, it's first necessary to send the model itself on GPU, as you can see on this line of code. So you set the device to CUDA, which actually means GPU, and then you put the model to the device. So the second requirement for running the training loop on the GPU is to move the CUDA data. So you move actually your data, so what the training data, the label, everything to the GPU itself. And if you are not careful, there might be a mismatch between the location of different data being used in a function. So things to try, you can find out which device your sensor data are on at different point in the code by using the print device property. So by example, you want to print the device on which your data or your training data is, and you can just run this line of code there. To move the data to CPU or to GPU, you just have to set the device to CPU or CUDA. So thank you very much and all the best.